Hello, it is Cohen and I in the kitchen. We are about to put some wraps, some raw wraps into the dehydrator. We have 5 sheets of these. These are from the raw food wrap book from Lisa Maris that is in the Ultimate Vegan Bundle. This is the Tuno-Fish Sea Veg Wrap. And we have 5 of these delicious green wraps, super high in chlorophyll and nutrients that we need to thrive and packed with fiber. So we're gonna pop them into our Denali dehydrator. I love our Denali, by the way. It is so quiet, and I love the fact that you can see through the lid so you can watch your food dehydrate without having to open the door. And this wrap recipe I doubled because if I'm gonna take the time to make wraps, I'm going to take the time to double it because they're time consuming, but they're well worth it for the flavor and for the end result. And yeah, so we're gonna pop them in. We're gonna dehydrate them for anywhere from 12 or more hours, depending on your own dehydrator. But the beauty of dehydration is that you're not destroying micronutrients and antioxidants because you're not heating your food higher than 118 degrees on average.
It's a little spicy.
And yeah, the wrap is a little spicy because it has really delicious ingredients like garlic and onion, but it also has dates and greens. And so this is like this one is going to be a spin on tuna fish, I guess. We haven't made the filling yet, but we're going to. And we're going to also pair it with a tartare sauce that is going to be so good. It has minced cucumber and shallot and pepper in there, among other awesome ingredients. So we're getting them started. I will circle back and show you the whole rolling process and what these wraps will look like in the end result. But I wanted to just show you, all you have to do is blend your ingredients in a blender. I used like 2 of these containers full. There's a lot of ingredients that go into the wraps, but I promise you they are really well worth it. You can keep it super basic and, you know, do a spin on these fancy wrap flavorings by adding the base, like the dates and the onions and the apples and stuff like that. Or you can follow the recipes to a T to really get the full flavor effect. Now in Lisa's wrap book, there is one of my favorites. It's called the Honey I Love Mustard wrap. I'm obsessed with it. It's so delicious. And then again, you can follow the recipes to have all of the special fillings inside of them with the special sauces that go to each wrap, or you can simply fill them with your favorite fillings. But what these are raw wraps that are made of fruits and vegetables and not any refined grains, not anything that is heated above 118 degrees. So these are very, very health promoting. These are very good to build the immune system, which we know mainly resides in the gut. So these are really gut-friendly wraps. So if you have not gotten the bundle yet and you want your hands on this raw wrap book, which is well over the price of the actual bundle, then you want to grab the bundle. It's only available through March 10th. So click down below and I'll show you how all of this looks at the end. Stay tuned. Okay, so I've pulled the sea wrap from the Sea Veg Wrap from the wrap book, and I pulled them out of the dehydrator. So this is the silicone tray that I put onto the metal tray from my dehydrator. I have more wraps in here going because I just love them. We love them as a family. We love all of the different flavors. And one of the tricks is to keep it on the silicone sheet until you're ready to use it. Otherwise it can dry out. You'll get all of the tips and tricks in the raw wrap book in the bundle when you get it. But I'm going to make one now. I'm gonna save this one for later. And I'm just using components of the entire recipe. Now the recipes in the raw wrap book by Lisa Maris in the vegan bundle, it has different wrap recipes. Okay, so all of the different wrap flavors. I told you about how much I love the honey mustard one. Then it has a filling, the Tuno-Fish filling, which I will admit I did not make because I am lazy. So there is that. But I guarantee if I were to make all the components for this Tuno-Fish Sea Veg Wrap, it would be even better than it's already going to taste. Now, I've already had one of these wraps on its own and it was so good. But I did make the tartar sauce. So here's the tartar sauce, and we're going to use at least the Sea Veg Wrap with the tartar sauce, and I'm just gonna put my own fillings in. I will tell you the filling of this is made with sunflower seeds and nori and other flavors that make it taste fishy, if you will. So that is super fun, and I'm sure it's absolutely delicious. I saw Nate Maris eat the tuna fish Sea Veg Wrap in all of its full recipe glory. And a lot of his friends that are actually vegan were eating it, and they said, oh my gosh, this literally tastes just like, you know, the fish like sticks that they used to eat, etc. So anyways, we're going to make the wrap. I just want to show you how easy it is. You can, you know, a lot of the different wrap recipes that I've seen in other wrap books as well, they will have usually something to seal the wrap together with. So what I'm going to do with this tartar sauce is kind of use it as like, you know, a sealant, if you will. So I'm just going to spread it across the wrap evenly. But you could simply just use this as a dip, right? So really, there's so many endless possibilities with these wraps, and they just taste so flavorful because there's lovely spices and different, you know, flavor profiles in the wrap itself. So you could keep the filling really simplistic and just have a yummy sauce to go with it, or even forego the sauce altogether because, again, the flavors are just so prominent in the wrap. Now I'm going to use some organic green leafies. I tend to overstuff my wraps. That is just one of my like faults, if you will. I also have a ton of shredded carrots here. I just love pulling out my 16-cup food processor and shredding a ton of carrots and zucchini to have on hand for salads and wraps. It just makes, especially eating a higher raw diet, that much easier. Now I'm going to add probably some cherry tomatoes and red onions as well to this, and then I'll show you the final result. You know what? I actually forgot. I have these mushrooms that I have marinated overnight, and then I've been dehydrating them for just a few hours, and I'm gonna add that to this wrap. I think that will be so good. Look how yummy these look. I made a really yummy sauce. So I just am gonna throw these in as a filling, as part of the filling with red onion, and that will be the wrap. If you haven't tried dehydrated mushrooms yet, you need to. I know in the wrap book there is some recipes with dehydrated mushrooms that Lissa makes into like burgers for the wrap. So definitely look into that. All right, here we go. Here's the moment of truth. Let's see what happens here. You got to use a little bit of patience and really tuck those corners in and roll. And look at that. I'm doing it. And it's gonna seal nicely because I put that tartar sauce down. But for lots of the different wraps, there's like thicker, kind of like cream cheese texture that like sauces or fillings. Not fillings or sauces, I can't think of my words, but you know what I mean, like a spread that you can put on the wrap to keep it kind of all together. Now I'm gonna show you the inside because that's the most fun part. I have to find my knife here. Stand by. Okay, I got my knife. You can do it, you know, on an angle, or you could do it straight down the center, totally up to you. I'll do a little bit of an angle. Cut right through it. Check out how pretty this is. Yum. This is going to be absolutely delicious. If you want to try these wraps and hundreds more whole food, plant-based recipes to get you on your way to wellness, to help you start to heal your gut, to help you reduce your risk of chronic illness like diabetes and high cholesterol and heart disease, and you want to feel more energy and just live a better life. Start with your food, start with what is on your plate, and grab the Vegan Health Bundle below. It is only available through March 10th, 2024, and then it will be gone forever after that. It's $50 for thousands of dollars worth of amazing content, including these delicious wraps. See you later.